What's up, friends? It's Empress Dannie here, back with another episode of the Daily Grind. You already know we don't stop pouring Joe, right? This is what we do because it's what we love. So we're back again, right? Getting your day out to a bright and beautiful start. Shall we check in? Obviously, it's not morning like it normally is when I do these messages, but time, space, and opportunity presented. So here we are. Yeah, conclusions are within reach, okay? Coming to the end of a thing, right? Sometimes this is the end of ourselves. Sometimes it's a circumstance, something that we've been maybe trying to figure out or going through in one way or another, right? Whatever that looks like. Let's get get a kipper. Get a young kipper. There's a gift. Okay. This feels like for some of you, this is like a gift, and like I don't know if someone is sensitive to you. Um, Something makes me feel like this is. I hear Anita Baker giving you the best that I got, baby. Sometimes the gift can be in a circumstance where we it causes us to maybe be present. I see houses here. So we show up in ways perhaps that we did not previously. That could be taking place in one way or another today. It kind of reminds me of like, sometimes this is like something pisses you off or someone pisses you off, right? And perhaps this can be like you go to work and your boss is tripping and you don't like maybe how they made you feel, but it's the very thing, it's like the straw that broke the camel's back that causes you to, to let it go, right? Why do I keep tolerating this, right? Letting them take me for granted. And it helps you to like not care. So there could be something of that nature today. I don't know that it has to be that per se. It can even be like personal things like, a health circumstance, challenge, or a condition. And it's something maybe that you've just been dealing with, but finally you go and it's too much to maybe keep dealing with. And you find out maybe something that you didn't know. This could be like something that you were missing or that you were allergic to. It's almost giving the energy of like something that you would have had to keep feeding, something that you would have had to continue doing or taking care of. It would have taken more work. Um, it's kind of what this feels like. Thank you, Most High. Okay. Something feels like this is serving you in one way or another today. As you guys can see, I'm like out of my element a little bit, but it's okay. Could use a little snack. How about some food, huh? How about that? Could use a little snack. Pulls the food deck out of the satchel. Let's get it. Pulls the food deck. Hot dog, hot diggity dog. The split and the dog. I ain't gonna lie, this is helping you to let go of what feels like. I ain't gonna lie, it gives an energy of like people who just trying to creep up on you, or people who just trying to. This could give like slide in your DMs, or like get one over on you, or get one by on you. Something makes me feel like you with the split. It's helping you to separate from um, what feels like it's helping you to make some sort of separation. Okay. Um, I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of giving like people who cut out versus people who, I ain't gonna lie, something makes me feel like that could be working two ways actually. It feels like you are in one way or another, you're securing something today. And I don't know why I get this energy of like you could certainly be like cutting ties with something. This can even be like a way of being, some level of discomfort. But this is almost like sliding right in. This is like getting an appointment and you, again, I don't know why I'm kind of getting this energy of like under the radar, like undetected, like this is kind of like disconnect and like from this and slip into to that is what this honestly feels like. Something makes me, it feels like a transition, but I can't lie, it feels like a very smooth transition out of one thing into another. That is what feels almost like a cozy fit. This could be a relationship or anything, but that's what I feel like today is about. I honestly don't really feel like, do we need any more cards on it, Spirit? We'll pull one from the dream interpretation and see if that yields any additional context for this message. I see the doctor's card. So some of you, this is kind of like health, like, and this could be like stop eating something and, maybe it's like take something else. Or like I said, it's giving kind of like what could be like appointment or, getting out of that or there and getting into this. This can even be like business, out of one line of business into another line of business. Something makes me feel like the conclusions are in reach is you being able to kind of like put your finger on something. Because I see the exceptionality card. This makes me feel like Spirit has you. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like Spirit is gifting you with something, but your gifts are leading you to something by virtue of like some sort of vulnerability to pinpoint. So look at this wealth. I ain't gonna lie. It feel like a gold mine of some sort that you may be kind of like just sliding into one way or another with the wealth card. I see nudity here. This is like, I ain't gonna lie, I feel like out of something, like, the dog kind of gives like no good. And even though dogs are supposed to be faithful, it's giving kind of like, it's a hot dog. So it's kind of giving like unfaithful, unreliable. It feels like the split is like cutting ties from the unreliable. You think about wealth. Wealth is something that lasts. So going from unreliable, like, gets away fast to like very valuable or I think about this, obviously a diamond ring, but like talk about lasting quality, that it's not going to go anywhere, it's not going to change. So something, it feels like perhaps even could be changing in your circumstances, going from temporary to lasting. But this could be like the value, the quality of something. And when I see nudity, this could certainly be like exposure. Um, Getting like the exposure the type of exposure that's valuable. Can't lie, and this could be like information. This could actually be like, I don't know why it's getting like raw, something raw being exposed, but whatever this is valuable for this to be exposed. There's value in something being exposed or revealed, uncovered. We'll just say that, uncovered. I don't know. You could certainly be like uncovering some sort of treasure. I just giving like diamond in the rough. Okay, so that could be the case, but this is kind of like sliding right into to wealth or to something that is valuable. But there could be something about that this could require exposure. It could be exposing something that is of value. We shall see. We'll get the extended messages. Like, share, subscribe. Join us on Patreon. We'll talk soon. Bye for now.